Okay, for round 2, it does seem like YMM's gonna come out with a Dream Witch. Seems like Naiad has been banned game 1, then Dream Witch coming out for game 2. I don't think it's gonna be that effective, even though we do have a barmaid here. But I don't think you're gonna... Oh, wait, no, we're not chasing... Oh, we're not chasing after... Oh, okay. It doesn't get hit, thankfully. We're not chasing after the first officer, surprisingly, but even if you do decide to chase after the acrobat here, it may be a little bit hard to land any of the patroller bites, which I think is the main problem here. Barmaid is also nearby as well, so there's a huge chance for our, I think... Yeah, that's an immediate... Well, if you vault, you're gonna get terror shocked. Oh, you didn't get terror shocked, surprisingly. Now then, barmaid is also nearby, but also at the same time, we want to pull away instead, knowing where the barmaid is. And of course, the acrobat, I think he lost the acrobat. Yep, he lost the acrobat as of now. Acrobat trying to rotate back towards the barmaid right now, but it doesn't seem like YMM knows where the acrobat is as of yet. At least patroller hasn't been used just yet, but it seems like we're going to see a skim of acrobat right there. Bad news is Anti-Korean's already nearby to harass. Good news is they're coming in to harass because no one's currently decoding. If we can get the hit on barmaid right here, it probably would have been a better choice. But of course, sees where the acrobat is. Acrobat still does have 2 balls left on his hands though. But now then, what's gonna hurt the most is we're gonna have a 5-second disarm here coming from our Dream Witch's side. Then 5-second disarm on the forward. Seems like it is currently gone, and of course acrobat vaulting over that window right there means that there's currently no patrollers by. Patroller is still 18 seconds left. Well, not really 18 seconds left, but it seems like patroller is currently down. Should be able to leech on here. 1 minute and 45 seconds into the game. Good. This still, once again, if this was a blink, it probably would have been ended up better. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Giving out that, you know, giving away the leech right there. And the current here harassing a lot early game simply just means that they want a guaranteed tie. As of now, Cypher seems like it's slowly going in, but Dream Witch has to move his main body as well, as we do see here as well. Acrobat here, quite a bad corner, but Acro probably is dead here, which is the good news for our Dream Witch. Bad news for our Dream Witch really is just with the fact that she needs to go back to leech, I guess, and we're lagging. Well, isn't that splendid? Oh, we're back now, okay. Anti-current coming with a harass may hurt the most right here. That's a flywheel coming out, which is at least a good news, but seems like the distance was more than enough. There is currently 3 survivors nearby since Exhibitionist has been shown. I feel like chasing after Anti-current here may be a better choice than the acrobat. They have utilized quite a lot of their items right now, and acrobat is definitely an opening point for YMM for endgame to gain more than a tie, or even to get that tie. But here, as we do see as well, blinking in immediately, and it will be a terror shock there. It's a max presence Dream Witch. Well, you're still missing 2 full ciphers, love. You're still missing 2 full ciphers there now, guys. So, ouch. If first officer is able to get, I mean, if we can force a watch from first officer, probably will be a good thing. But also at the same time, doesn't matter much. No, Anti-Kura has no items left on her hands, and there's no toy merchant here for us to, you know, basically help out Anti-Korean to rebound kite with an extra item. We do see the first officer. Yeah, we're playing very desperately now. That's what I feel. As desperate as possible, but of course getting the body stuck there once again. It's on towards Anti-Korean. Now Dream Witcher has to pull very closely towards one of the ciphers, but it does seem like that cipher there will be playing very time soon. From Team Q side as well, can we get Acrobat at half health? That's our question. It does seem like we're going to get Acrobat at half health immediately. It's not too bad. We do also see that Yasin has currently down near the same... No, this is Hua, sorry. This is the Anti-Korean. With the size, it seems like we're not leeching on towards Anti-Korean anymore. Why? Because Anti-Korean will be returning to main. I don't think they coming in for the rescue once again. Even if they do that, there is going to be a blink ready though. But at least this will still guarantee a tie from WGB side, which is honestly a great thing for them, because for the survivors, what they need is a tie. So they don't really need a really good, you know, containment early game. As long as they get like some type of a decent sell, that's all what they need. That's really all what they need. But seeing where the first officer is, gets the rescue immediately. Now then, once again landing dash, but it doesn't seem like our... Ooh, that is a nice flywheel, but that's not a good body block, and it seems like it's a tie game for endgame. Maybe. I feel like this is more than a tie game. I genuinely feel like this is more than a tie game. The survivors may be trying to rush that cipher right now, but it's genuinely at the same time saying like, okay, Blink is ready on Dreamwitch's side. Dreamwitch can leech on towards either Barmaid or the Acrobat, and either of them being leeched, one of them can be slugged. None of them can contain because there's no speed doubling, I guess. But it does seem like our cipher will pop immediately right here. It seems like we're going to go after the Barmaid, which is not that much of a bad choice. This is the main follower here who is currently on the Acrobat, but also the Barmaid here is at the gate as well. Is First Officer nearby? First Officer is currently not nearby. There is Blink in 6 seconds. This is main follower right here, so this shouldn't be too bad. But of course, Tao Xing, he's gonna get the blink down. I think this is going to be a guaranteed tie. Yeah, the gate is open on the other side. It's a little bit unfortunate that he couldn't blink any earlier, or just the fact that blink wasn't ready just yet, or else it definitely could have been a 3-man elimination right there. But let's congratulate the tie then. It's already really good here from YMM side, and of course it's his usually greeting on hitting the chair. I mean, for CN survey it's not really considered toxic, but he just does it for the fun of it. Anyways, moving on. They all know each other anyway, so that doesn't really matter to them. Okay, moving on towards second half. Okay, it does seem like second half we're gonna come out with Naiad once again. Survivors decided to play a little bit more safe here with the guaranteed tie and Bomber, even though Bomber is seen more of a tie win potential survivor. But also at the same time, yeah, if the Dreamwitch was banned, then I guess the Embalmer comes out. But also, Entomologist coming with a support pretty darn early though. Probably won't be using the Beast just yet, just placing it there. And of course, our MK should be able to give callouts to when to take the Bees or not. But from Tian side, as we can see here, throws out that Harpoon immediately. Shouldn't be too bad overall, but here as we do see as well, MK is not able to get any moisture level in sadly, but should be not be able to get a hit. MK, it's really up to his mind games here. I guess the Bees did come in a little bit late, but also at the same time, as long as the Bees can basically stall Naiads from its tracks, that's all what matters here for the survivors. But this will be an over the hit the window, sadly. Over the window hit, sadly. Long wasn't able to do much right there. Long wasn't really able to do much right there, which is a little bit more unfortunate. And if it's a basement, it's a self-rescue. Yeah, if it's a basement, it's a self-rescue. Just don't even bother thinking about it anymore, I guess, at the end of the day. We do see that Iron is currently laughing right now. It does seem like they're saying that, oh, let me self-rescue, let me self-rescue, let me self-rescue. But at least Long has the Bees right here to cancel out that, well, to buy a few seconds for MK to fully embalm himself. But MK here needs to rotate towards that pallet area. As long as he can force the blink out, that's really all what matters on MK side. That's all what I'm gonna say here. Forcing that out is really all what it matters. But of course, that's gonna be a blink hit immediately, not bad. And the current coming in with an overtime as well, not bad. And the currently being nearby, and now he decided not to pick up the Embalmer, very bad. And the Korean decides not coming in for the harass, a little bit unfortunate, because if it was forward, that definitely would have come in. But I guess at the end of the day, if it was forward, I don't even think Naiad would allow you to come in to do anything. Lul. I think it's simply because of the fact that, like, one big puddle against a forward isn't going to do much, especially if we're going to bring Tide as a forward. If you don't bring Tide as a forward, it's kind of just like meh. After you use your ball to rescue, you kind of have to, you know. You kind of can't rescue anymore because, like, you used the ball already and you use quite a bit of ball to stun. But here's we do see as well though Tian. It does seem like we're going to come in with a guaranteed tie, but there's currently 2 survivors who is currently wandering around, and of course Iron here cannot decode that cipher. Iron being next chase probably is going to hurt more than anything else, but of course getting the hit on towards our first officer right here. Tian is very, very, very patient right with that hit. Wow. No, if Iron can't contain here, it's game over. If Iron can't contain here, I really think that it's game over. And of course, the Harpoon really didn't do much, but also that Poseidon Wash didn't really do much. So also at the same time, it's kind of like, as long as Iron can contain for, let's say, I say 20 more seconds at least, please. That's all what we need. 20 more seconds. Can he go through the pallet here? He cannot go through the pallet here, sadly. 20 seconds, it seems like he's only able to complete 50% of that task. 10 second extra containments from Iron right there. Cypher's is definitely not done as well. Let's say 15 seconds out of 30 seconds, 50% of the progress done. Hui here is at a huge disadvantage as well. because he has to run in from the front, and he needs to use quite a bit of her flute to get there. But also at the same time, he doesn't want to go in for the rescue. Are we going to go for a 3-man elimination here and only aim for a 1-man out? I don't think that's a good choice though. But also from our anti-current side, that's going to be an immediate 8 seconds. That is not good. We do see that the entomologist is coming in, but also at the same time, it's kind of like saying, oh, leaving that. I don't think leaving that one was really that much of a good idea. Utilizing that window right there during the animation progress for, oh, that's a nice flip. Utilizing that window right there for the animation progress to come out. Now you're getting the hit immediately onto, well, not the hit, the dash immediately on towards the antiquarian, but first officer here is still at a huge pinch. That they're so far away from ciphers. I don't even think they can open a new cipher on time though, right? Because like even if Iron's able to come in, you're just going to get your 5 second in and that's it. Can you really do much against such a big puddle like this? As of course with Blink as well. Immediately starting the cipher right there from our launch side. Yeesh. It does seem like we're gonna go for a 2-man endgame instead, which is a little bit more of an unfortunate situation for this. This could potentially be a 5-man elimination though. I don't know why. WBG Survivor isn't really playing at their best form right now, even though I will say that YMM is currently at his best form, which is a bit of an unfortunate situation here. Hopefully they can amend themselves. Let's say hopefully they can amend themselves. But for Chien right here, 56% cipher decoding progress, gets that dash immediately on towards the first officer. Now first officer, oh, thankfully did not get moisture bursted down, or else that would be really bad. Is this enough for a 3-man endgame? I wonder. Touches the chair right there, but gets it on towards the anti-Korean right there. First officer cannot go down here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hui, can you disarm here? Question mark. Can you vault? Pop? We're just waiting for the pop cue right now. Okay, we're gonna pop here immediately, utilizing that spin right there to gain as much distance as possible. Sees where Lon is. Lon utilizing that window right there. Seems like there's no window speed boost anymore. Decides to leave the anti-current because she opens gate slow as hell. And of course, looking for the first officer here. There's a blink though. There's a blink. Can first officer bait out the blink? If first officer can bait out the blink, that's gonna be very nicely done. But the cipher machine is currently at 23%. Who's decoding it? It is the anti-current. Where's the Ento? Ento. Okay, currently at 52% right now. It does seem like the cipher machine will be open on time. Okay, it's open on time. So it is a tie for game 2. Let's move on towards game 3 then, shall we? Moving on.